What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Celio's Network. Today I'm talking about my current buy list for buying Pokemon TCG cards for the 2021-2022 standard format. Now, we are having a standard format rotation in September, and this is what the standard format will look like in September. The sets up on the screen: Sword and Shield, Rebel Clash, Darkness Ablaze, Vivid Voltage, Shining Fates, Battle Styles, Chilling Reign, and the newly announced Evolving Skies will be all of the standard sets legal as of September when rotation happens. Now, we don't have set lists for Chilling Reign and Evolving Skies, so cards from those sets will not be featured on this video, as this video is being made in May 2021. And this is kind of for the people who want to get a head start on buying cards, or even if you want to buy cards to start playing now in standard format and have them ready for post-rotation and get them now while they're cheap, or while you have the money to do so, or you just want to start playing ahead of time. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'll have prices and a lot of cards that I suggest picking up now while they're cheap, and the cards that you should wait to come out in pre-constructed or sealed products, which we'll also be covering today. Before we do get into all of that, though, shout out to PotownStore.com, the best place for you to buy tcgo codes. If you're looking to play the Pokemon trading card game online, you can buy codes over on PotownStore.com and get 5% off using code Celio, and then you can trade those codes for the specific cards you need on the PTCGO public trades, or you can even just open the packs and hope to get lucky and get exactly what you need. So links for that are in the description down below. The first thing I want to talk about is the Trainer's Toolkit. The Pokemon Company International made an insanely valuable product last year called the Trainer's Toolkit, and there's another one coming for 2021. We do not know what cards will be involved in it, but expect really good and staple supporters like Boss, Marnie, and Professor's Research, as well as Pokemon like Crobat V, which are staples to most decks. If you plan to buy this product this summer, wait to buy some of the staple singles that are on the buy list that you expect to be in this. But if you want to start playing right away, of course, go buy the singles that are on this buy list. But yeah, maybe hold off on Boss's Orders, Marnie, Professor's Research, Crobat V's if you're not playing quite yet, and you can hold out to wait for the Trainer's Toolkit to come out, because the MSRP is $30. I think if you can get this for $40 or less, it's going to be great value, since the last one was. It came with Welders and Dedenes and Quick Balls and all kinds of staple cards that are needed for most decks in the standard format. Another really great product that's coming out is the Intellion VMAX League Battle Deck. Now, this list is almost a tournament-ready list, which is absolutely crazy to me. It is such a good product. It's one of the best products TPCI has ever made. Its MSRP is $24.99. Again, if you can get this for $30 or less, it's great value. Intellion VMAXs are like over $12. I think they're near $15 a piece right now. So just that alone is valuable. But it also comes with the Stage 2 Intellion and the Stage 1 Drizzle, which are both very good and are going to be great in post-rotation. It comes with Frostmoth that accelerates energy, supporters, Galarian Zigzagoon, Air Balloon. It comes with so much great stuff. So if you need everything that's in this deck, if you're like starting out standard format brand new, or you need most of the stuff, I highly suggest buying this when it comes out and waiting to don't get the singles that are in this deck list here on the screen. Buy the rest and then get this pack, because it comes with just everything here that you need. Same thing with the Trainer's Toolkit. When the list is revealed for what actually comes in that, buy the Intellion VMAX deck here, and then buy the other singles to supplement what you're missing. But just the Intellion VMAX, and I imagine the Trainer's Toolkit will leave you really, really well positioned to be prepared for the beginning of the standard format. So here are some staple Pokemon, and these prices are as of May 2021 according to tcgplayer.com, which is where I suggest going to buy cards, and you can use my affiliate link in the description down below. There's no code for that, but if you click on that link and then buy cards, I do get some sort of kickback from that, so I appreciate if you use my link for TCG Player. So I highly suggest having 4 Crobat V and 4 Zacian V when you're ready to play standard format in post-rotation. Crobat V is an essential card to be drawing you cards. When you play it down, you draw up to 6 cards. And probably get 4 of these so you can play a turn as VMAX if you want to. If you are definitely never, ever going to play a turn as VMAX, then maybe you could just get away with having 2 Crobat Vs. But they are only $4 right now because they've been printed a lot. And if they're in the trainer's toolkit, like I think they're going to be, they'll be even cheaper. Zacian V, one of the best cards, possibly the best card ever printed in the Pokemon TCG. Only $3 a piece for the regular art. So definitely go ahead and grab yourself 4 of these bad boys. The ability allows you to draw cards. It allows you to accelerate energy to itself. It has 220 hit points, metal saucers in the format, and it does 230 damage for 3 energies. The card's just crazy good. Snag yourself 4 of these for $3 a piece if you can. Cricketune V, pretty good draw support to have. Not as good as Crobat, but it's a little bit of a supplemental thing that you can use every turn. I would suggest just picking up one of these for $2. Same with Eldegoss V, it gets you back a supporter Pokemon. You will probably 99% of the time never play more than one Eldegoss V in your deck, so just pick up one of these. These staples, again, I need to say, they're just so cheap. Pokemon TCG has never been more accessible to play, so don't listen to the people complaining about scalpers and everything. To actually play the game, it's incredibly cheap to buy competitive cards and build decks. Snorlax with the Gormandize ability, pick up 2 or 3 of these, maybe 4, but I don't know if you'll ever use the 4th one, and it's almost $4 a piece, so just buy 3 for now. If you really think you're going to build decks with 4 Snorlaxes in them, go ahead and buy the 4th, but I think having 3 will leave you predisposed to build whatever you need to. Chinchino is a really great stage 1 draw support, and we will be having more evolution draw support and more evolution support Pokemon happening in post-rotation. So pick up a 4/4 line of this Chinchino with Make Do. They're only 50 cents each, and the Minchino's like 5 cents, so pick up a 4/4 line of that. Galarian Zigzagoon is a great Pokemon to have around. Sometimes if you have like 58 or 59 cards in your deck and you can use one more spot and it wouldn't hurt to have a damage modifier, Galarian Zigzagoon's a great Pokemon to include. It's also included as a heavy count, like 2, 3, or 4 in Eternatus VMAX decks, and it's very cheap and it's a great Pokemon to have in your collection for when you're building standard format decks. Drizzle and Intellion. When you evolve Drizzle, you get to search your deck for any trainer card, and when you evolve Intellion, you get to search your deck for any 2 trainer cards. Now, 2 of these, 3 of the Drizzle, I believe, and 2 of the Intellion do come in the Intellion VMAX deck, so if you're picking that up, you don't need to buy these separately. I didn't list a Sobble. Sobble also comes in the Intellion VMAX deck, but a better Sobble is coming out in Chilling Reign, I believe, the rapid style Sobble that searches for other rapid style Pokemon. So that's why I didn't include Sobble here, but it's a common card. You can pick up any Sobble you need right now for like 5 cents a piece. But yeah, so Drizzle and Intellion, really cool cards. Chinchino, also a very good draw support Pokemon. So all these staple Pokemon, you can buy like everything on this screen probably for $30 or less, like all the copies and everything. Probably did that math okay in my head there. Quick maths. On to the next one. So some other support Pokemon. These are not staples per se because they're not included universally in decks, but if you're going to build metal decks or water decks or single strike decks, then you would potentially want to have some of these in your collection. The Bronzong moves around metal energy, so that might be seeing play in metal decks post-rotation. Frostmoth accelerates water energy. This is another card included in that Intellion VMAX deck. Just goes to show how valuable that thing is. If you're buying the Intellion VMAX deck, you don't need to pick up Frostmoths and Snoms. And then Houndoom and Houndour, really great card to support single strike Pokemon. Now, single strike Pokemon are not really reaching their full potential yet, but every set coming out for the rest of the year, I believe, has single strike and rapid strike Pokemon. So those styles of play keep gaining more potential, and Houndoom is not that expensive to pick up now, so in case it gets better in the future, you can buy it now for only about $1 or $1.50 each. Staple trainers, everything here is under $1 each on the screen. Some of them go down as low as like 5 or 10 cents a piece. But basically, these are not going to run you a lot of money. Now, again, if you only need some of these cards, like let's say you're only missing Bird Keepers and Cheryls, I would definitely go ahead and buy those. But if you're missing everything on the screen, I expect almost all of this to be in the trainer's toolkit. Now, maybe there will only be 2 or 3 copies of some of it, but if you're going to buy the trainer's toolkit, I would probably wait if you're only buying enough cards to build one deck, because I imagine almost everything here on the screen will be in the trainer's toolkit. But if you're not going to buy the trainer's toolkit, you want to start playing now, or you have half of this stuff and you want to buy the other half, I think everything here on the screen will be used if you play in post-rotation standard format next year. So yeah, everything here is staple and universal, aside from Cheryl. Cheryl only works for evolution Pokemon, and evolution and sense and level ball. So maybe those 3 are a little less universal, but these are still going to be used in a plethora of decks in post-rotation standard format. Some more trainers under $1 each. Again, some of these I would expect to be in the trainer toolkit. The ones I would expect to not be in the trainer toolkit are probably things like Bruno and Karina and Fan of Waves, since those are less universal, but they could still go into any deck, even though they have the single strike and rapid strike emblems on the cards, respectively. And then some more staple trainers continue. The only one here over $1 each is Crushing Hammer. Again, I could imagine all of these being in the trainer's toolkit, but I don't know if they could possibly fit all of this stuff into there. So we'll have to wait and see, stay updated on what the trainer's toolkit is going to include. But again, if you want to start playing now, I highly suggest buying everything here that I'm showing on the screen and talking about. If you're waiting until the trainer's toolkit for post-rotation, wait for that. And I will be covering the trainer's toolkit on this channel when we find out what's going to be in that and the exact release date. Next is the Rapid Strike core. So Rapid Strike Pokemon are very good right now, and they're getting better with each set and each card reveal that we're seeing from Japan. So I would highly suggest picking these up, because I don't think Rapid Strike is going anywhere as an archetype for the rest of this year, at least. And the cards are fairly cheap right now. Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX being probably one of the most expensive good cards you could buy right now at around $14 a piece. So yeah, the 4-3 line of Urshifu VMAX if you're going to be playing Rapid Strike, the 3-2 line of Octillery, which is very cheap, and then the Rapid Strike Energy and Tower of Waters, which are just pennies. Those are all good cards to have around if you're going to be wanting to play Rapid Strike, which I do think is going to be a top archetype for quite a while. Lastly, we have just general viable VMAXs that you might want to have around. Now, I don't think you need to have all of this stuff if you're playing in post-rotation, but maybe pick and choose the ones you're interested in. I think all of these have potential to be played in post-rotation, and they can all be played right now as well. Maybe Lapras a little less because Pikarom is a nuisance, and Togekiss, they're both weak to lightning, but all of these have some sort of potential for post-rotation standard format. I think Victini VMAX is one of the big ones. Victini VMAX seems very, very promising right now. I've seen some experimentation with Togekiss VMAX with Bronzong for post-rotation, but of course we don't have Chilling Reign and we don't have Evolving Skies yet, so there have been some post-rotation tournaments going on, but it's just Sword and Shield through battle styles. We don't have everything that we'll actually have when the real rotation happens, but I think these are really solid prices for all of these cards. The Lapras VMAX might go down a little bit, the Single Strike Urshifu VMAX might go down a little bit, but everything else I think is kind of at the price that it will stay for a little bit here. So if you're interested in building any of these decks or having these cards, I think these are all fine to buy because they're going to be viable. So that's everything I have for you right now as of May 2021 for buying cards for the Pokemon TCG standard format. And of course, this goes for trading for the cards on PTCGO as well, if you're playing strictly online. But I do hope that when everything is safe and we have events coming back, that some of the people that started playing only online are going to start going to the regional championships and international championships and all the big, exciting, fun events. So I want to help you all get prepared to play the Pokemon trading card game and get into it for the least amount of expenses as possible. So let me know if there's any other videos like this or any ideas you have that could help you, friends, and other people in the community that are either getting back into the game or getting into it for the first time, or there's just some kind of information that I might be able to help you out with that I've learned from my time in the trading card game world. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon TCG content, and check out PoTownStore.com for all of your PTCGO needs, and use code Celio for 5% off. Have a great day. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time here on Celio's Network.